high-octane offense. They're going to try to get you going fast early, try to get your win going. They're going to test the edges. They're going to test the edges of our defense. They're going to test our secondary. And, it's a great offense. They got great coaches, great players. It's going to be a great challenge for us. He's so smart, man. He's very smart in the pocket. He doesn't make bad decisions. Very athletic guy. Strong arm, very accurate. So it's going to be fun to get out there and play against him. I definitely feel like we can compete with anybody in the country. This team, they've got a great team. I feel like that we can compete with them and anybody else that lines up against us. So, it's going to be a great challenge for us, and I'm very confident going into this game. We love it. We embrace the big stage. That's what we want. When you're growing up, you want to play in the biggest games possible in college football. So it's something that we all grew up wanting to do, and it's something that we're really embracing and we're really enjoying the moment. So it's going to be fun. All D linemen, they're going to take on blocks for the linebackers to make sure those guys free up, and when our chance opens up to make plays, we're going to make them. So, you got to do the dirty work first. That's your job. Your job is to do the dirty work, so you got to do your job. Oh, it affects them greatly because, they can't get things going. It's hard to establish a good offense when you don't have a running game going. So our number one goal is always to stop the run and then get after the quarterback. So we need to do those things also this week to win.
Different mentality to do the dirty work to be a lineman rather than a linebacker. I feel like more of a grunt.
If you say, it's just something you gotta love, man. I just love playing football. I just love the game, and it's just something that I've grown to love. So it's nothing to it.
How would you define dirty work?
Just not getting the glory, which is never something that really bothered me. I just love playing football. I just love being out there with my teammates. I just enjoy the camaraderie we have and the relationship I have with every one of my teammates. Not really. I just see myself as somebody who's here to help the team win, here to help us to get to that next level of play. So that's how I see myself.
You do stuff some of the technical stuff you do, blocks you make, also help the other guys right on the left and right.
Right.
Yeah, talk about that just a little bit in there, double team and things like that.
My job is basically keep Keith Kelsey free and our other linebacker, Stacey Thomas, depending on the flow of the offense. So, it's just something that you got to do because if you don't keep those guys free, then they're not going to be able to make tackles either. So when my chance comes to make plays, I'm going to make them. And when their chance comes to make plays, I know they're going to make them. So we just all got to do our jobs.
You guys, the last 2 weeks, have played freshman quarterbacks and never around them. We're looking at what they've been able to do. How different is it going to be against a guy you've seen it all?
It's going to be a great challenge. He's obviously been there before. He's played a national championship game. He knows what he's doing back there. So it's going to be a great challenge for us to get back there and try to throw him off his rhythm. And we're looking forward to it.
Is it different for you guys? Is the mental game different?
No different. We're going to take the same approach that we take into every game. Just, like I said, stopping the run and then getting after the quarterback.
Is there a sense of urgency when you know that you got to get to the quarterback before he makes one of those longer passes? He's got the ability to throw so hard on the field.
Yeah, that comes with, defense is all about togetherness. The front end helps the back end as well as the back end helps the front end. So I know we got guys in our secondary that's going to give us time to be able to rush the passer and get to them. And we got to make sure we're getting to them and not have them sitting there be able to throw the ball all day. So it all works together.
Quarterbacks have that clock in their head about when the feed lines come in. Do you have a similar clock that, you've got however many seconds to get there?
Yeah, it's about the same clock. We know we got to get there. We can't let them have that clock just sit there and say, oh, I got time. We got to speed up his clock. We got to make him think as soon as I get the ball, he'll get out my hands. So we just got to get after him, which I know we'll do.
What makes Hearn so effective?
His speed, man. He's so explosive. He's just so fast off the ball. It's hard for tackles to get their hands on him. And he's also a very smart football player, so he knows the tackle setting too deep. He can take the inside move, so he's a very smart football player as well.
Angel, what do you remember about the Clemson game last year? Just the atmosphere of it. It's probably the biggest stadium that you played.
It was crazy, man. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed playing there. It's something, like I said, you grow up wanting to do when you're a child. You want to play in an atmosphere like that, and we're really looking forward to it.
How about the game down there 2 years ago where you guys had a chance at the end to win, didn't quite get it done?
Oh, yeah, that still sticks with us. We know that we've been there and we've been so close, and we just got to go out there with the same mentality we have. We just got to finish like we've been doing this year, just keep finishing games.
It's really good. It's really important to get up to a good start because, playing away at a place like Clemson Death Valley, it's good to steal the momentum early, so you get the crowd out of it early and you just play the game instead of having to focus on the crowd.
What's key to doing that? I mean, how do you make sure you get off to a good start, or try to make sure?
Oh, well, just execute what we know how to do, instead of like we did at Marshall, playing into their defense or just playing how we play. So.
Jim, how's Lamar dealing? Because it's a lot of attention at the beginning, and he kind of covers for switch training. Is he any different?
Lamar is the same Lamar as he's been. He's very humble. I'm proud of the way he's handling it. He doesn't let the attention go to his head. He works just as hard, if not harder, every week. And so I'm glad to see that he's getting the attention that he deserves. But I'm actually glad the way he's handling it also. So. Mm.
Does he have magazines? You guys have?
No.
Did you all have?
Oh, nah, honestly, though, I don't know if he has the magazine or not, though. I'm sure he does, though. Even if he doesn't show it, I'm sure he has it somewhere.
How do you explain how often you guys have been able to get open?
It's just, a credit to the offensive line. Also, they do their part of the job. They hold up for Lamar to find us. And, it's all a matter of timing, actually. Lamar, sometimes even when we're not open, he has the ability to throw us open with his arm strength and his precision. So.
There were times where you're running a play that the play's kind of been set up, you kind of expect to be wide open. There's the plays that like, okay, we can set this play up.
We run plays at practice against certain defenses, and Coach Petrino, he's amazing. I don't understand how he does it. Sometimes it's kind of scary, but we can run a play 15 times at practice, and in the game it's the exact same way we drew it up at practice. So most of the time that's how it happens.
How did your touchdown the other night? How quickly did you know that you just have to beat the one guy? Did the safety come right up, right away and fight?
Well, it seemed like the whole game when we went two receivers, just two outside receivers, two tight end, and we had a fullback and a linebacker would bump over on the running back, and the safety would come down on the tight end, left the middle of the field wide open. So did a good job with the play call, and it was one-on-one from there, just had to win at the line. So.
Of Lamar's touchdown passes, 9 different receivers have caught it. What's it like to be among that core? And is that a good thing that you get so many different people around, or would you rather 2 or 3 guys get like it?
Oh, no, I love the fact that he's able to get it to everybody. We joked about with the running backs the first game that they had most of the receiving touchdowns, but it's just a credit to Lamar actually for being able to go through his reads and find the open man instead of just finding a certain target. He's able to get the ball to whoever's open. So.
How many guys does Lamar do in the huddle now as opposed to last year, or on the sideline that you can see in terms of really kind of getting guys' attention and taking leaders?
He comes in, he demands respect, not in the disrespectful way, but he demands respect. He's loud, he's vocal. He knows what he wants out of the offense, and we agree with what he wants. He wants to score every possession. So.
How would you describe his mood after the Marshall game?
He felt like, regardless of the 7 touchdowns, he threw an interception. And so in his head, that's unacceptable. And so you can tell by the way he responded that he was excited that we won, but he know he has a lot of room for improvement, and he know he can't play like that against Clemson. So.
Is he too hard on himself?
I don't think he's too hard on himself. You would think that, with the way he grades himself, but that's just, fuel to his fire. He grades himself as a D minus. He goes for 1,000 yards total offense. That just means that he feels like he's capable of going 1,500. So.
You see him out there in a lopsided game, do you worry that he's going to get hurt? There's so much is riding on him for his success.
No, I don't worry about him getting injured. Some teams, they play certain ways. You have a spy on Lamar the whole game. You can tell when the team's playing a spy on Lamar, but he does a good job of getting out of bounds or just running past defenders.
Defensively, what kind of challenges does Clemson
Well, they'll be a little bit more athletic than we've seen early on in the year. About the same athleticism as Florida State. They have big guys. They have a few guys coming back in the secondary, a few linebackers coming back. So they have the experience factor. But I feel like they'll be a little bit tougher to play against, especially down in Death Valley. They have the home field advantage, and so it'll be rocking down there. So.
Jaylen, what was it like for you to back when you last year? You guys were Travion was starting, much of the freshman offensive line was starting, playing them, playing that field goal, I guess. Does that give you some confidence now that you guys are all more experienced than Lamar didn't play last year?
All right. Yeah, you can look back, not just last year, the year before. It was 6-point, the 3-point game the year before, 3-point game last year, and so that gives us the confidence to know that we did have the chance to win last year, and we don't go into the game thinking we can't win, but that's just we were this close, and so we know what we have to do this year to prevail. So.
You mentioned Coach seems to predict the plays in practice, because you guys practice exactly how it plays out in the game. What is this couple of seasons now? What are your observations and thoughts now on like coming to play for him, and maybe what he advantage he may give you as a coach?
Well, you can, when I was in high school, a lot of people would tell me, a lot of people I would talk to would tell me how good of a coach he was, how great of an offensive mind he was. That's just me listening from afar, seeing that from afar. But once you get into his offense, you can see how his mind works. You try to step into his mind for a couple plays. You can't, because it's ridiculous how he sees the field. He sees stuff that I'm lined up in the game and I'm doing it, and I can't even see, and he sees everything, and it's amazing.